this is the Wahl Compact Rechargeable Shaver, and in this video, I'm going to shave with it and tell you my thoughts as I'm going along, and at the end, I will give you sort of an overview of what I think of the razor. First of all, it is fairly small. There it is, held up next to my palm, so maybe designed for a travel shaver, but it's specifically designed to be small in size, so if you want to travel, you probably could. I want to give you a close-up. It is a foil shaver on the top right there, and there is flex on that very front foil shaver. Then there's a trimmer down the middle, and that also has flex as well. The last foil here doesn't really flex back in. It just goes either left or right, so it kind of pivots, sort of has a little pivot on the center there. But let's get shaving, and I'll tell you what I think. It's kind of noisy, is what I noticed right away. So far it feels fairly smooth, and I don't feel a lot of tugging or any irritation as I'm shaving along. I'm kind of feeling how it did. It seemed to do pretty good around the jawbone back there. So I'm just going to keep going and working my way across my face. Alright, so as I got a little bit closer to my lip, this top foil, I could feel a little bit of tugging and maybe just a tiny bit of irritation as I was getting close up there. So just something to think about it. It maybe didn't even get the hairs real good right there, so I might try to go over those again. But just telling you a little bit about what I'm feeling so far. Yeah, so I had to go over that spot a second time, and I can feel a little bit of tugging and pulling there, so just a little bit of discomfort around that. I'm going to get a little closer to the camera this time so that you can kind of get a close-up view of how the shaver is cutting the hairs on my face. So try that. Another one of the tricks I've been discovering lately with foil shavers, especially on my neck, is instead of always shaving up and down, I sometimes turn and shave side to side, and I feel like that picks up some of those hairs just a little bit better, so I'm going to try that now. Yeah, you could definitely hear it picking up some hairs that time. So I was going to pause here and feel that, yeah, I think it did pretty good. All right, yeah, so that did pretty good along the neck. Now I need to get my upper lip, and I will say this is one of my trickier areas when I shave. I seem to struggle getting real close into my nose and getting a smooth shave along, just right along the ridge of my upper lip there. So I'm going to give this one a try here with the Wahl. Yeah, see, I can even feel it as I'm moving up. It sticks a little bit and it gets caught on some of those hairs. So I don't know if the hairs along my mustache area are just maybe a little bit tougher hairs and they're sometimes harder to cut through. But the top foil here appears, for me at least, to be a little bit less effective than the bottom foil. It seems to be catching a little bit more, and I can feel some tugging when I move that direction. So I'm starting to try to pull down with the shaver because I feel like I'm feeling less irritation that way. All right, so let me stop for a second and feel that upper lip. It did do a pretty good job after I worked around. Oh, and it got really close under my nose. Let me get right in the middle of my nose. Middle underneath my nose. Yeah, so it did pretty good there. Here is what I would say overall for the Wahl Compact Shaver here. As far as comfort while shaving, it was all right is what I would say. I stopped a few times to tell you about some of the discomfort, especially I think this just upper foil, when I move in the upward direction, seems to struggle a little bit, and it tugs and gets caught in the shaving, and then you have to stop. So I had better luck moving the shaver in this direction, making sure that this foil shaver was going first. So sliding it this way, I had better luck and thought it felt a little bit more comfortable. You can see my neck here. There's some redness on my neck. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I think maybe I missed a spot right here. Around that cheekbone there, but yeah, I don't think that redness is gonna stick around. I will put some affiliate links to this Wahl shaver in the description below. If you click on one of those links and make a purchase, I may get a small commission. It won't cost you anything extra though. So this is what I would say about the Wahl. For a very low cost, budget friendly travel shaver, I thought it did a pretty decent job. If you're gonna travel somewhere and you just need to take an electric razor and get by with, one shave on your trip, I think it'll work for that. If you're looking for an everyday shaver, I'm not necessarily sure that this is the one I would recommend. I think there's more comfortable shavers in sort of this budget price range for that. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about some other shavers I would recommend for travel, click up over here. If you're looking for some other budget-friendly everyday shaver recommendations, maybe you could check out the video up here. Anyhow, thanks for watching and have a great day.